All right, we are here with Dani now talking about Thanksgiving weather, and it's looking pretty good, although a little breezy, right?
Yeah, a little bit breezy out there, Susie. We're going to see it again going into tomorrow, but really this is going to set the stage for a super beautiful Thanksgiving. Okay, no need to go anywhere because we've got the most beautiful weather here in Southern California.
We're always advertising this.
Right, we always are. So, Suze, we're going to jump right to Thanksgiving. We're going to talk about the Santa Ana winds because we did see it out there today. It was breezy in some areas. What I want to do right now is I want to pull up a map for you of Southern California, and I want to pull up one city for you. And this half hour, I've chosen Burbank, and I want to talk about Thanksgiving going into this upcoming Thursday, what folks in this community can expect here in Southern California. So let me break it down for you. In Burbank, you can see Thanksgiving is going to be a beautiful day. We're going to be in the mid to upper 50s at around 8 o'clock, low 70s by noon. And once we get to the afternoon, we're going to see temperatures hovering in the lower 70s. So Thanksgiving, it's going to be mild, it's going to be comfortable, but we're still going to see some breezy Santa Ana winds out there. So what I want to do right now is I want to talk about why that is. Let me pull up for you this. It's that offshore flow, those Santa Ana winds that we saw out there today, gusts between 25 to 35 miles per hour. That continues going into tomorrow. You're still seeing these arrows going from the land to the ocean. And because of that, we're going to see another round of Santa Ana winds tomorrow, and that's going to keep warming us up. Tomorrow is actually going to be our warmest day of the week. Let's break it down for you. Wednesday is when the heat is going to peak here in Southern California. Breezy to windy for some of us. This sets the stage for a perfect Thanksgiving, and by this upcoming weekend, it's cooler. We've been talking about chances for rain, and I'll break that down for you in just a minute. What we're noticing, the changes going into this weekend. That's not the case for the rest of this week. High pressure is the main character in our story, building on in, and this is going to keep that dry pattern with us through the weekend. And because of this, we've got some Santa Ana winds to talk about going into 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. Gusts between 25 to 35 miles per hour, weak to moderate Santa Ana winds, and then it continues going into our Thursday morning. So it's going to be for those usual areas that are prone to the Santa Ana winds. It will be a mild start to the day, temperatures in the 50s, but if you're sheltered from these winds, areas like the Antelope Valley, that's where things are getting super cold in the morning with temperatures dropping into the 30s. So we're going to see 80 in downtown Los Angeles once we get to the afternoon, 81 in Burbank, Lancaster reaching 64, and then 80s over into the Inland Empire. Now we've got high temperatures above average for this time of the year. We mentioned that chance for rain going into the weekend. Okay, models are keeping this storm further away from us. So going into our Saturday, no chances for rain. It looks like we're completely dry going into our Saturday. And once we get to Sunday, that low pressure system is trending further to the east. This is going to keep most of the rain out of here. A chance for a stray shower going into our Sunday. So let me show you what that looks like on the 7-day forecast. LA and Orange counties, we're dry the rest of the week, slightly cooler Thursday, Friday, a beautiful day. Saturday will start to cool. A chance for a stray shower Sunday and Monday. It is not looking like a washout, though. We'll watch that system closely if it changes. Valleys will be in the mid to upper 70s for Thursday and Friday. The weekend rolls around. Now we've got 60s and lower 70s. And then early next week, we're staying pretty mild and we're staying dry. Inland Empire, upper 70s on Thursday, mid 70s on Friday. Beautiful to end the week. And then highs in the 60s once we get to this upcoming weekend. So things are going to be cooling down for us. Same for the beaches. We'll see some more clouds rolling in later this weekend. Highs in the 60s. But for turkey trotters on Thanksgiving, things are looking so good. Does not matter where you are. Temperatures in the 70s. So breezy to windy in some areas. And then pretty quiet going into our Thanksgiving. Coming up, I want to talk more about that system this upcoming weekend. We'll break that down for you coming up next, Susie and Juan.
All right, Dani, thank you.
It's time for the Chips for Kids toy drive.
Join CBS LA and the California Highway Patrol by bringing a new unwrapped toy to any of our drop-off locations.
Text the word toys to 76278. We are CBS LA. We are yours.